Alright folks, I figured I'd do a short video here talking about, it's kind of a progress report and what I picked up around town. And I did a live video yesterday and I kind of alluded as to getting something in the mail today, and it came in, so we'll talk about that as well. But before we get involved in that, we're going to talk about, if you guys hadn't seen the video, we're basically where I'm at with my Gaslands project. I just finished this guy. Well, he's not nearly finished because I didn't glue the rocket launchers on him, but this is a Mud Puppy. And this is finished this vehicle up this morning. Yeah, that's, let's see if we can get a zoom in. Yeah, like I said, it's not attached. There we go. This is the vehicle in here, and this is going to be attached on there as well. So that is Mud Puppy for Gaslands. Okay. So we got it done, and then as promised, we went ahead and spray painted all of the sections for the truck here. The truck with the blower, the truck that blows. So this is that extra piece that I added to the back here. And of course it all goes together like, let's see, it's multiple pieces here. There we go, like this, and like this. So this is something we're going to start working on as well. This is my Gaslands truck here. Okay, this is that extra armor plates that was made out of the banding material, out of copy paper. Okay, I think it turned out pretty well. And there's the front, and some more on the side there. Okay, so really happy with how it turned out. We're going to paint them up and see where we go from there. Okay, but around town today, I wanted to talk about the stuff that came in a little bit. I want to go ahead and I did have to go to the store, and I picked up a couple more Gasland vehicles. This is an ice cream truck. So there is actually an ice cream truck type vehicle class in the new Gaslands book. Okay, so this one's called Ice Cream King by Matchbox. $1 whole for that. Okay, and then we got this one, which is a Subaru Sambar truck. Okay, and there's really nothing going on with it that is very interesting. But when I saw that, I immediately thought that would be a perfect candidate for, as soon as I can find my stuff, it would be a perfect candidate for mounting this on it. Okay, it's just one big freaking bomb on it, and that's probably what I'm going to do with this vehicle. So you got a little flatbed there. There's a little flat portion on the bomb. Again, this is the pieces by Dice Mechanic Games, made for their auto kill range, and I think it would be a good fit for these two things. So at some point we're going to do that, and he's not really in the queue anytime soon, so it may be a while before you see him. Anyhow, yeah, I picked that up at the dollar store because I needed to get some items for what came in the mail. So what came in the mail is a project that I had been envisioning doing for a long time. That was basically a game based on the stuff that I was into before World War II. When I was, even before my teenage years, before I was into all the historical wargaming and everything, the thing I was the most into before anything else was dinosaurs. So I wanted to do a dinosaur battle game, and lo and behold, there actually is a set of rules out there. It's called Cretaceous, and I wanted to get some dinosaurs for the rules. So we're going to zoom out here. Take a look at this, and these, I ordered these off of Amazon, and this is an Ankylosaurus, and this is a Stegosaurus, and this is a Kentrosaurus. So there's a lot of misinformation out there as far as manufacturers, and some of them are soft and some of them are hard and some of them are knockoff copies of other ones. And of course these three are made in China. These These 3 were $11.99 shipped from Amazon. So we're going to try these. We are going to strip them because I actually didn't know how they were going to come in painted. And actually, they're coming painted worse than I was expecting. But there's good detail on here. So we definitely want to strip these guys down and see if that's what it is. Now, what I've normally been using to strip my Gaslands cars is citrus strip, and that's not recommended on plastic. And these are plastic. Now, they are pretty hard, so they're almost like resin-like. But I didn't want to use citrus strip on that, so I did a quick review of seeing what people recommended to use for stripping plastic things. And the one item that they happened to carry in town that was recommended on a video I watched is this stuff called LA's, either LA's or La's. Totally awesome. All-purpose concentrated cleaner, degreaser, spot remover. Supposedly, you can spray this stuff down, take a toothbrush to it, and the paint will come off. The video that I saw did a comparison of like 4 or 5 different products, and this one seems to be the one that came out the best. What I really liked about it is I could get it at Dollar Tree. So this cost a whole whopping $1 to get this material. So I actually bought this in a refill. This is 20 ounces with a sprayer top, and the refill is 32 ounces. So we're going to see if this works. If not, I blew a whole $2. And I even bought a crappy little container there as well, so we can keep this mess kind of at a minimum there. And of course, got some crummy toothbrushes as well for medium. I figured they needed to be a little stronger, if anything else, to get the stuff on there. So we're going to give that a shot. I think we're going to try Mr. Ankylosaurus first. Or maybe Mr. Stegosaurus. Well, we're going to do one of them, okay? And we're going to put this on there, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do it just yet, but we're going to do one at a time. And one of the things I want to do is I watched another video on using this glaze medium. We're going to use this glaze medium to paint this guy up. Oh, that's assuming we can get the paint off. Hey, worst case scenario, I can't get the paint, and I'll just have to paint these guys black and start from there. But the intent is to do some underpainting on these guys and see how they turn out. Now, I'm not a fan of painting plastic things because they are flexible. They're fairly flexible here. The body isn't flexible at all, or the legs. But it should stick on here pretty well. But we're going to use acrylic paints and not use the spray enamel like I normally do, because I think that'll crack off. But yeah, this is pretty horrible paint scheme. Well, even if you use this same paint scheme, but somehow mute the colors, it might be okay. But hey, I don't mind painting some creatures. So anyhow, this is going to be one of my other projects I'm going to do at the same time while I'm doing Gaslands. And hopefully this will be fun, and I'll be able to share with you guys what my experience is using this particular product and also painting some dinosaurs. And it was nice that there's a set of rules are available on I want to say it's Wargame Vault. They're like 1532 or something like that. They're a PDF download. And I don't know if they're going to be the end result, what I'm going to like, but at least it'll be a starting point of where we can make some modifications or whatever, because they're only Cretaceous period. So like Stegosaurus isn't in there, and this guy isn't in there as well. But we're going to paint some of these up and then go and look at some predators. And worst case scenario, the game sucks and I've got some cool looking dinosaurs I can go and paint somewhere and put them up on display. So it's still going to be a win one way or another. But yeah, the game's actually made for 10mm miniatures. The 10mm miniatures cost more than these guys, and they're much smaller. And so it didn't make sense from a cost standpoint not to have the plastic dinosaurs. So anyhow, that's my thought on it. And hopefully you guys found this entertaining, and we'll keep you guys updated. Trying to keep up on YouTube, and as well as on where you can have more frequent updates if you follow Tony Aguilar Painting and Gaming on Facebook. Please follow me on there, and you will have well, I've had 9 videos, 9 days in a row there of my painting progress. They're a little dull, but it shows you exactly how we painted Mud Puppy from start to finish. So, anyhow, oh, one other thing I wanted to bring up is these guys here. I posted this on Facebook as well. This is the these barrier walls that are made by Phalanx Consortium for Gaslands. We're going back to Gaslands here. So they're made out of MDF. You have to assemble them. And these are just sprayed and painted black. And I painted one of them. I just have had them for a while with made them look like concrete. So pretty happy with how these turned out. When we do go back to playing Gaslands, I plan on having all of this stuff for it painted. And so we can get some good shots on them, whatever. So looking forward to doing that. But anyhow, that's it for now. That's my little update here. And I haven't posted in a couple weeks on YouTube. But there you have it. So we're entering the primeval period. All right. Well, until next time, see you guys.